Good afternoon, everyone. Thought I'd give you a bit of an update on the garden. I've planted in some extra plants lately because autumn is actually the best time for us to grow things in southeast Queensland. Don't have to worry about the heat and it's not as dry. Well, we've had a very dry summer, so this is where I had the chickens a month or so ago. So I need to go through and clean up some of the weeds that are in there, but got a few cuttings in there of different things, and I had a pigeon pea there, but the chickens or the ducks got to it, I don't know which. So I just moved the chickens from this section yesterday because we had a snake get in the coop. That was interesting. Thankfully, I think I may have lost an egg. I didn't lose any of the chickens, so that was good. So I'm going to leave this area for a little bit. I really should put a wheelbarrow full of wood chips down here. I need to clean up this mess that the chickens have made over here as well. And I'll leave it a little while so that things can germinate, and then I can scratch them away and have a nice planting surface. It's the one problem with giving the chickens soaked grain. They don't eat it all. So it tends to build up on the ground and then sprout, which I then give them to eat. So and these guys are getting ready for sale. We've got the Bentley Poultry Day coming up at the end of this month. That's where they were. So that's the chicken feed they didn't eat from last time. So I've got to move them back here soon. And I got some cheap kale that I've planted there, and got some cabbage that I've put up in the aquaponics. It's not doing very well at all. None of my aquaponics is doing well at the moment. Oh, and I've planted some edible flowers over here. I'm really hoping this is going to work well. So they're the flowers that I've planted. And you've got calendula, cornflower, not sure what that one is, and pansy. I still don't know what that one is. But it's a pretty purple flower by the looks of it. It'll be that one anyway. So I got the calendula and the daisy and the cornflower and whatever that one is. So I'll pop those here with my comfrey that's doing reasonably well. My Egyptian spinach died, but my sage is still alive. I haven't had a lot of luck with sage, so I'm hoping that continues to thrive. It gets morning shade from the Brazilian cherry tree. So, but it still gets a little bit of sun. So I think that's why my sage has been dying. I think it's been getting too much sun. And I planted some asparagus over here. I had a moringa tree there, but someone was being helpful and they whippersnipped my moringa and my potatoes. The potatoes will come back, but I think I've lost the moringa seedling. There's a little asparagus there. And look at the mint. Mint is doing well. Lemongrass is needing some water. What else have I planted lately? Oh, I planted some pumpkins. I've planted some pumpkins around the place. So I haven't finished planting. I've got heaps of other seedlings to put out. So, a little pumpkin vine there. And the goats ate the banana again. And ate the moringa again. My poor little moringa. It was just doing really well. And they went and ate it. And that was after putting the IBC cage around it, so I'm not sure how I'm going to protect this thing from a meeting. I'm actually considering digging it up and moving it. I'm just not sure how far down the roots are going, and I don't want to disturb them. But I also don't want them to keep getting eaten by goats. Oh, and I've pruned back the mulberry tree to give it a chance for the new shoots to come through. Because as you can see, I really probably should have taken this branch off too and coppiced it down completely. That's actually had all its bark chewed off by the goats. Not that one particularly. It was that one. And that one's found some lucerne that I dropped. I'll be back in a second. Goats. They're sneaky little things. I love my goats. The banana suckers that I planted the other day are doing well. I still need to get a couple of wheelbarrow loads of wood chips down here. But I've been really busy lately because we've just had the state government announce that they're planning on building a 6-lane road. We don't know whether it's a freeway or a toll road through the middle of the Eagleby Wetlands. Now, for those of you that don't know, the Eagleby Wetlands are home to well over 200 unique individual species of birds alone. That's not including other animals, that's just the birds. And wetlands areas are very delicate and can be easily disrupted. And a 6-lane motorway or road going through that with a 100-metre corridor is going to do significant damage. And the Eagleby residents are standing up and looking up, trying to encourage the state government to move it